Hello friends, in this video tutorial we'll be taking a look at the concept command. So the concept command is a very useful command in the design modeler where we can convert the sketch into a surface, or we can create a 2D surface on top of a 3D surface, or we can create curves out of few data points that you have already stored, or we can create line bodies from a series of points and so on. So let us take a look as to how it works. Let's get started. So let me begin by creating a sketch on the XY plane. On the XY plane, I'm going to create a new sketch, and let me just create a rectangle on it. I'll go to rectangle, and this is going to be the rectangle. Alright, so this is now a sketch. Okay, so as long as I'm in the sketching command, I can select it, do something with it. But when I come to modeling tab, I'm not really able to do anything with the I'm not even able to select the edges. Even if I go to edge selection filter, I'm just not able to select it because it is merely a sketch. We have not created any body out of this sketch. So using this sketch, we can create a surface body, a line body, or a solid body. We know how to make a solid body out of this sketch, that is by using the extrude command. Okay, now we'll see how to make a surface body out of the sketch. In order to create a surface out of a sketch, the option is under concept and say surfaces from sketches. Once that is on, it is asking you for the base sketch. So this is going to be my base sketch, and say apply and say generate. See, now a surface body has been successfully created, and this is going to be that surface body. Okay, so let me just delete this so that I can explain the other commands. And now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to create a extrusion here. So if I extrude this to about 5 mm, right, generate. This is going to be my extrusion. Okay, it looks a little more, so it was 1 mm. Okay, so this is going to be my extrusion, and now if you can see that sketch has been converted into a 3D body. So now we have successfully seen how to convert a sketch into a 2D body and then a 3D body. Now if I want to create a surface on top of this face, then the option is there under surface from faces. Okay, go into that, and it is asking which face. Select this face and say apply, and see what happens in this space here. Say apply and say generate. See, now I have got one solid body and one surface body. If I hide the solid body, you can see the surface body clearly, right? So this is how you can create a surface body on top of a solid body. Okay, let me just delete this. Now if I'm just going to and say show body. Okay, now if I'm going to select the surfaces bound by the edges. We just selected a face and we created a surface. Now what we can do is a similar command, but now we're going to say surface from edges, and we're going to select the edges at a time, all the edges, by selecting the control key. Press the control key and the left mouse button to select everything, and say apply and then say generate. See what happens? Now surface body has been created on top of this face, but by selecting the edges that bound the surface. So if I hide this, you can see this. Okay, so this is how you can create a surface on top of a solid. Okay, show body. So let me just delete this here. Yes, and then the next command that we are going to see is the lines from edges. So just in case I want to treat these lines as a one-dimensional body, you can see that now these edges are pure edges, and if I want to treat them as a 1D body, then I can go to concept, lines from edges, and then select any 3 lines for our reference maybe, and say apply, and you can say generate. See what happens? A line body has been created on these 3 edges. So I can just hide the solid body, and then my line body is available here, right? So this is how you can create a 1D body on top of a 3D body. So let us view all bodies, show all bodies, and let me delete this line command here. Okay, and then now the option that we are going to see is the split edges. So just in case, if you can see here, when I select this edge, the whole edge is actually getting selected. Just in case I want to split this edge into half, then you can go to concept, split edges, select this edge, say apply, and fraction is half, 0.5, right? Say generate, and again the edge selection filter. See what happens? Now this is one half and this is other half. Actually this command is very helpful when we go into meshing, because we would be seeing a concept called mesh optimization, and in that case we'll have to break the larger domain into a few small segments, few compartments, and then we'll be using different techniques to increase the mesh density in those particular areas. So for the moment you just understand that this command is used to split the edge into two, right? And you can just delete it. Okay, and then we have seen all the commands here, and the command that we now need to see is the 3D curve. So what we are going to now do is we will delete everything here, delete this as well. Now I will show you some coordinate points. So here I have the data points of an aerofoil. So I can say open, and see here I've got my x, y, z and z coordinates of a particular profile. So this is very common in the case of aerofoils, where we'll not be knowing the how the profile is actually there, but we'll be just having the data points. So they are called as the aerofoil data points, and in my case the aerofoil is NACA 0012. Okay, so just in case you have saved them as a coordinate file in this particular format, then what you can do is you can use these coordinate points to plot a line body about those points, right? How do we do that? So you can go to concept, 3D curve, and then here it is saying coordinate file. Just you need to browse the coordinate file, just like you browse any document to attach with a mail or something. You just need to browse it, and here you have got the location. Inside that location I have placed it, and I can say generate. See, now one line body has been created here, and it has actually followed the points. What I can actually do is I can create body transformation and mirror this line body about the it's now going to be blue red plane, which is nothing but ZX plane. So mirrored plane will be ZX plane. Say apply this body and say generate. See, now the lower profile of the aerofoil has also been created. So now we can go to create. Now we can say concept, lines from surfaces from edges, because now we are having two edges here. Say surfaces from edges and select 1 and 2 by pressing the control key and saying apply, and then say generate. Now you have the surface. So this is how you can create a 1D body, that's a line body from a 3D body, surface body on top of a 3D body, or you can create aerofoils by importing the what do you call that, NACA data points, right? You can do the same actually. You can even delete the surface here, and you can even create a 3D out of this 1D body by merely going to extrude. And now the geometry is going to be this one and this one. Say apply, right? And direction vector, now you need to specify the direction vector. So direction vector is going to be along this. Now you can see that a wing is being created. Say apply and generate. See, a three-dimensional wing has been created out of the cross section. So we have successfully seen how to convert 1D body into a 3D body, 2D surface on top of a 3D body, and how to create edges out of a 3D solid, and so on. So that's how the concept command works. Thanks for watching.